you would change, but it was just a dream. Here we are.
Hello. So today's video is going to be about self-harm. I do not in any way in this video condone self-harming, but if you do, I have some tips for you. So if you hear this clicking noise, it's my ring light Bluetooth thing, so don't worry about that. If you have a self-harm cut, and so what you should do is you definitely should cover it, and you should, you can put those wound plasters on it if you needed to, or you can put bandages on, or you could also just make sure you clean the area well before doing that, like wash it with warm water, and then you can get all sorts of different types of bandages and stuff like that. I don't really put bandages on mine, I just cover it up or just wear sleeves and so on and so on. But if you have a cut that is really deep, and you are going to want to put one of those plaster things on it, just one of those sterile things to close it, keep it closed. You can also get this non-alcoholic wound spray that's really good. It doesn't sting or anything, but it keeps the wound clean. I do that. And if you think your cut is too deep, do go to the hospital. If you think it needs stitches or anything like that, I think you should go. But if you're trying to take care of it at home, I'd suggest getting a first aid kit, or all the steps I just said. As self-harm wounds, I'm mostly talking about self-harm cuts. As they start to heal, I know that they get very itchy, and so you can use petroleum jelly, or a light moisturizer like cocoa butter, or just something that's not scented to stop the itching. That's what I do. Or you can put an oil. You could use olive oil as well, just lightly put it on them. I would say also just obviously you're not going to want to, but wear something that's baggy that doesn't stick to the cut or anything, and just let them dry out naturally in the air and stuff. So because we're in quarantine, it is the worst time to be a self-harmer, because you can't really get out much or anything like that. But if you can, make sure to get a first aid kit when you're out. It's a good idea. And so once your cut has turned into a scar, try not to pick at it. It's really hard to not scratch at it because it turns itchy, but try and not to, because then you might get an infection and so on and so on. So just be careful. I don't think of telling people to just stop, because it really just doesn't help to just say to a self-harmer what I've experienced. When someone tells you just to stop, it's really not easy to. So, but just be careful, and take care of it. This is a random video, but I just thought it might help. I'm going for it. It might help someone else. I know my friend's going for it, and I just thought this might help making this video. To clean whatever you use to self-harm, just because you should. Just how you clean your wound, you should clean what you use, just to avoid getting any infections or anything like that. But if it does look really red, or you see pus out of it, then you definitely should. Then it's infected, and you probably should go to the doctor and get antibiotics. You can also get antibiotics cream. I think you should probably tell someone about it. I know it's hard to do, but you should. Just so you have some support, just tell someone that you care about, or if you find out, hope they understand. It isn't easy, and you're not alone. Just remember, you're not alone. You can do this. Also, say you relapse, it doesn't count as a fail or anything like that. I think, you had a bad day, cross it off on your calendar, one bad day, and carry on to your recovery, and it will get better, I think. If you have a really big open wound where you've cut too deep, you definitely should get medical attention, because it just will be sat there, it won't close, and you just And I keep saying you definitely should. You should. Oh, I keep saying that's really annoying. Tip to make, if your scar isn't too deep and has a scab over it, I'd just say if you feel comfortable, obviously just walk around with not a too tight sleeve or anything so that air gets on it and it just dries out naturally. So I do, just so the healing process is a little bit quicker. But yeah, that's the main things I do. Wash it with lukewarm water when I first do it, and that I keep pointing to his arm. Anyway, so wash it with warm water, pat dry it, add some moisturizer or Vaseline. You could also add some wound spray to it. You can also add those bandages that I said, the ones that hold it shut, to keep it shut if it's not, if it doesn't close very well. You can also add one of those big bandages on so that it stays, covered if you need it to. But you can also let it air dry, like I said. Keep looking after them and clean your tool, whatever you use, and just be careful. Times are hard and you don't need that getting infected. And if it does get infected, you do need to go to the hospital just to be safe. And yeah, I think just reach out to someone you trust and talk about it. I mean, it's not easy and it's okay to relapse. Don't feel bad about it. It happens. You could be 3 months clean like me and relapse like I did, but it's fine. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't, don't feel bad about it. Just do what you need to do to look after the thing and move forwards. And yeah, I hope this video helps someone. A bit awkward, I know, a bit camera shy, whatever. But yeah, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And also I'll be doing videos on Mondays and Fridays now, so if you like this video and want me to do more self-harm, care tips or whatever, just give this video a thumbs up.